Swanson on behalf of the Office of State Attorney.
Jace Thompson on behalf of the Office of the Public Defender.
I have Ms. Davis with me from pretrial release. And counsel, can you put your name on the record for Mr. Juan Rodriguez, 2021 MM577AO.
On Your Honor, Jose Lopez for Mr. Juan Rodriguez.
All right. Madam Interpreter, I need your help with a few cases this morning. Mr. Rodriguez has his headsets on. Can you confirm you have a connection?
There is contact, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Rodriguez, you are here in 2021 MM577AO. You're arrested for a charge of domestic violence battery. The court found probable cause for your arrest as to that matter. Is the victim present, or have you had contact with the victim?
No contact.
No.
Mr. Rodriguez, I'm going to set your bond at an amount of $250. That's with pretrial release supervision. Should have no contact with the victim. Should maintain a separate residence from the victim. You are to possess no weapons or firearms. Any weapons or firearms need to be turned over to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release.
Your Honor, state has no objection to a one-time return with law enforcement, like belongings.
I'll give you a one-time return with law enforcement to collect any personal items you have at the location. But you need to follow the proper procedure. If you have any questions, call Mr. Lopez. Do not go there without law enforcement. If you go there and then call law enforcement, you will be arrested, and I will see you again, and I will set your bond at none, and you'll be sitting with me until the remainder of your case is heard. You understand? Mr. Rodriguez, you understand me?
And Your Honor, if I can clarify, I believe
Yes.
the alleged victim is actually his daughter, who's actually abandoned the residence already. He lives there with his wife at the address, at his address, not the address where law
That's
enforcement.
why it's a maintained separate residence. If the wife and daughter decide to move, he can go back. But if they don't happen, then he's gonna have to maintain a separate residence from her until the case is resolved, or until you get in front of Judge Shoemaker to have a bond hearing.
Okay, understood, Your Honor.
And we're gonna get you a no contact order in Spanish. You need to review it and sign it, Mr. Rodriguez. But no contact is this, very simply. Any contact that you can think about through your wife, through your other children, through any other relative, writing posts on Facebook, putting up billboards, writing her name in the sky with an airplane. Any version of contact you can possibly think of is contact. It would be a violation of my order. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Have a great day, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great day, Mr. Lopez.
Gracias.
Thank you.
You don't have nothing else because that's all we need. The rest of it
Okay.
alone.
All right. Sir, can you tell me your name?
Yasmani Garcia.
Yasmani Garcia.
Mr. Yasmani Garcia, you are here in 2021 CF 988AO on a charge of aggravated battery. The court reviewed the charging affidavit in this case and has found probable cause for your arrest as to that charge. I'm going to set your bond in that matter in the amount of $3,500. Conditions of your bond is to not return to the location. Sorry, to maintain a separate residence, to have no contact with the victim. You've reviewed the no contact order, sir? Have you reviewed
Okay.
the no contact order and do you understand it?
Sí.
Yes.
You have to have absolutely no contact with the victim in this case. You also have an out-of-county warrant from the Lee County. The warrant in that case sets your bond amount of $2,000. When this incident occurred, you were out on bond in 2020 CF 12146 and 2020 CF 12147. No, sorry, 12145, I apologize. In those cases, in front of Judge Calderon and Judge Wooten, the court is going to revoke your bonds, going to set new bonds at none. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you in all your cases. And you need to have a bond hearing to get out on those other old cases, understand? Have a great day, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Good morning, sir. Can you tell me your name?
Santos Alejandro Mendoza.
Santos Alejandro Mendoza.
Sir, you are here on a Immigration and Customs Enforcement detainer. Do we have any dates for or anything for him, or just to tell him he's here?
Yeah, that's
Yep. And it seems like you bonded on your other case, but the detainer's going to hold you until you get in front of the administrative judge at your arraignment for Immigration and Customs Enforcement. All right. Have a great day, sir.
Velasquez Perez bonded, Your Honor.
All right. And then Ellie's our Creole interpreter, correct?
Right.
All right. Thank you, Madam Interpreter, for your help this morning.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Try that again.
Creole.
All right, do the witnesses, Ms. Swanson, do the witnesses need an interpreter as well?
I don't know the answer to that, Your Honor.
Sir, cover your face. Both cover your face and your nose. Seems we have lost our Creole interpreter. All right. Ms. Teodile, we will get back to you as soon as we can. We can get an interpreter for your case. Hadon is my next person. Tell me your name, sir.
Adden, Stephen Mark Adden.
Mr. Herdani, you are here in 2021 MM 579 AO on charge of trespass after warning and obstructing a criminal investigation. The court found probable cause for trespass after warning, but I do not find any probable cause in the affidavit that I have for the second charge. Does the state have another?
No objection to ROR as to count 2.
All right. So the court's going to release you on your own recognizance as to count 2. Is there an offer as to count 1 or to all his other cases?
No, Your Honor. And no objection, no action on the out on bond cases.
All right, sir. I'll stay your bond in the amount of $500 as to count 1. Condition your bond do not return to the location where this incident occurred. I won't take any action on your out on bond cases at this time.
I leave today?
If you can bond out,
May I leave today?
you can leave today if you can bond out.
I can leave today though?
If you can bond out.
If I can bond out.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm going
what's
to appoint
the-
the public defender to represent you in this case.
What was the bond on the trespassing?
500. Cover your face and
I
your
can't
nose.
hear, I can't hear.
Cover your face and your nose.
Be ready.
All right, ma'am, tell me your name.
Yelitza Acevedo.
Ms. Acevedo, you are here in 2020 MM 5475 AO. You're arrested on a warrant for failure to appear. The judge issuing the KP set your bond in the amount of $2,000. I want to stay your bonds in that amount. I want to appoint the public defender to represent you in this case.
Your Honor, the offer is adjudication of guilt, credit for time served, no return, cost of investigation of $249.36 to the Orlando Police Department.
$249 and
36 cents to the Orlando Police Department.
ma'am, there seems to be an offer to resolve your case. It involves an adjudication of guilt, credit for the, how many days did you have?
She has 2 days, Your Honor.
2 days that you spent in the Orange County Jail
2 days. I've been here since Friday.
On this case.
on this case. I don't
Oh,
know
okay,
if you have,
okay,
if you have some other cases I'm not unaware of.
Yeah.
All right, you got some out of county, you got some out of warrant, out of county
I'll
warrants.
let you, yeah.
Did you
I don't
ever
even
deal
know
with
how
that?
that happened. It wasn't me, but,
Hey, well, let's talk about this case that we're here for, the petty theft.
okay.
As to that case, the offer's adjudication of guilt, there's credit for 2 days that you spent in the Orange County Jail. There's court costs and cost of prosecution in that case amount of $273, and there's $249.36 cost of investigation to Orlando Police Department. Is that an
Okay.
offer you want to accept?
Yeah. So I don't
Yeah.
have to be bonded out for that one?
Wait, do you want to accept the offer or do you want to bond out?
No, I want to accept the offer.
right,
I didn't even
okay,
know they
wait,
were
listen,
looking for.
All right, so before accepting this offer, do you understand that this charge at a later time can be used to enhance your sentencing if you're found guilty of another petty theft?
Okay.
Do you understand that?
I'm not gonna be found, so. I'm
One
okay.
question. Do you understand my question? You got to answer yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. You want to raise your right hand to be sworn in, please?
Your Honor, are we appointed?
If you want to, yeah.
No, I mean, it's up to her, I mean.
Did you want the public defender's office to represent you, ma'am? You're entitled to counsel. She's shaking her head yes. Yes?
I don't have a criminal history.
We didn't do a criminal history for her. It was an add-on charge, so I can try to get it for you.
I haven't been in trouble for 14 years or more.
Are you on probation anywhere?
No.
And she has criminal convictions in her past, am I correct?
She at least has some arrests because there's some warrants from other
Yes,
county.
yes, she has some arrests.
Now.
I have a 2014 case she pled no contest to, and 2014 it was a resisting.
All right.
I have a 2010 case, a duelist, she pled guilty to. I have a 2008 case, she pled no contest to.
All right, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, man, raise your right hand and be sworn in. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Correct, yes.
All right, can you tell me your name one more time?
Yalitza Acevedo.
Ms. Acevedo, you're here in 2020 MM 5475AO on charge of petty theft of $100 or more. That is a first-degree misdemeanor. It's punishable by 1 year in the county jail and a $1,000 fine. It's my understanding this morning that you want to enter a plea at this time. Is that correct?
Correct.
Did you want to enter a plea of guilty or no contest to these charges?
No contest.
No contest.
Do you understand by entering a plea of no contest to these charges, you're giving up the right to have a trial?
Correct, yes.
You understand you're giving up the right to have the public defender's office represent you at that trial?
Yes.
At that trial, your attorney can challenge the state's evidence. They can question the state's witnesses and call witnesses on your behalf. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If there was a witness that you wanted to call to court that did not want to come to court, the court can use subpoena power to make that witness appear. Do you understand?
Yes.
You understand that you're giving up your right to appeal any errors in this case other than the court's jurisdiction and the legality of the sentence that I'm going to impose.
Yes.
You understand that this charge this plea can be used at a later date to enhance your sentencing as to any other theft charge you pick up in the state of Florida.
Yes.
All right. Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time?
No.
Have you now or in the past been diagnosed with a mental health illness?
No.
Has anybody forced, threatened, or coerced you to enter this plea?
No.
You understand by entering this plea, if you're not a United States citizen, it could subject you to deportation.
Yes.
Are your parties stipulating to a factual basis? Because I don't have one.
Yes,
Swanson?
for the purpose of the plea, Your Honor.
Are you stipulating to a factual
Your
basis? All right. Based on that stipulation, the court's going to accept your plea of no contest. I'm going to adjudicate you guilty of the charge. I'm going to impose 2 days in the Orange County Jail with 2 days credit time served. I'm going to impose a cost of investigation of $249.36 to Orlando Police Department. And court cost of prosecution in this case, I only do the $50 app fee. There's a $50 application fee and $50 public assistance fee. Total court costs and cost of prosecution and all those fees are $373. I'll give you 1 year from today's date to pay all these costs directly to the clerk of court. You have 30 days from today's date to appeal your judgment and sentence in writing. Do you understand that?
Yeah, so it's 300 and some, it's like $400. That's all I gotta pay?
Probably closer to
572.
572
36.
with the 236?
It's
249, I'm sorry. So
7236.
572.36, Madam Clerk
Okay.
tells me. You have 30 days from today's date to appeal your judgment sentence in writing. Have a great day, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. Tell me your name, sir.
Kevin Barnes, Jr.
Mr. Barnes, you are here in 2021 CF 1022AO on 3 charges on battery by strangulation, domestic violence, grand theft motor vehicle, and petty theft of $100 or more. Is the victim, is anybody have contact with the victim, or is the victim present? Ms. Swanson?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Davis?
It was contact. The victim stated that he would or she would attend, but
Okay. All right. The court's going to set your bonds as follows. As account 1, you're going to set your bond amount of $1,000. As accounts 2, you're going to set your bond amount of $250. As account 3, you're going to set your bond amount of $250. We're going to make a condition of your bonds that you have no contact with your father in this case, that you maintain a separate residence from him. You do not possess any weapons or firearms. Any weapons or firearms need to be turned over to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Swanson, you asking for anything else?
No, Your Honor.
We'll appoint the public defender to represent you in this case. Have a great day, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. I'm making a point to get everybody's name correct if I can, if all possible. All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Tell me your name, ma'am. Can you tell me your name?
Kristen Barron.
Ms. Barron, you are here in 2021 CF 1005 AO. You've been arrested for 2 charges, battery by strangulation, domestic violence, and battery, domestic violence. I have somebody in the witness booth. Sir, can you tell me your name?
Richard Gidritis.
Say your name again?
Richard Gidritis.
Mr. Gidritis, can you raise your right hand to be sworn in? Can you raise your right hand to be sworn in?
Yes, sir.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, put your hand down. Tell me how you know Ms. Barron.
She's my wife.
All right. How long have you all been married?
7 years.
Are you afraid of Ms. Barron?
No, sir.
Do you want her to return home to the residence?
I do. We have children.
All right. Has anything like this happened in the past?
No.
All right. If something like this were to happen again, what would you do?
Contact law enforcement. Leave the residence and contact.
Okay. Ms. Kennedy Swanson, do you have any questions for this witness?
No, Your Honor.
Mr.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Thomas?
I do have one question.
Okay.
She qualifies for being released without having to post a bond. Do you have any objection to that?
No.
No further questions.
No.
Mrs. Thompson?
No questions.
I am going to appoint a public defender to represent Ms. Barron in this case. I'm going to set your bonds as follows. $250 as to count 1, $250 as to count 2. With conditions of pretrial release. With pretrial release, conditions, no hostile contact, no weapons or firearms. Sir, did alcohol or drugs play a part in this incident?
No, sir.
Any weapons or firearms that she has need to be turned over to law enforcement within 24 hours of her release. So, Ms. Barron, when I say no hostile contact, what do you think I mean?
No hostile contact, please. I would
Yeah, what
love
does
for
that
you
mean?
for
What
that.
do you-
It means that you can see each other, but you cannot have any arguments, fights, no one hurt each other, or you both go to jail, or one, or whoever, or I can.
You did a pretty good job explaining that.
I have a
So,
criminal
don't
justice
explain-
degree, sir, and thank you.
Yep, so sir, that means no arguments, no fights, no aggressive threats, anything like that, verbal, written, or otherwise.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yes.
All right, everybody have a great day.
Thank you.
All right, step up. Tell me your name.
Jacare Campbell.
Ms. Campbell, you are here in 2021 CF 129 AO on charge of shooting or throwing a missile into a dwelling or structure or vehicle of domestic violence in nature, and then 2021 and criminal mischief of between $200 and $1,000. The judge signing your warrant in this case had already found probable cause for your arrest. Set your bonds as follows: $1,500 as to count 1 and $1,000 as to count 2. The court is going to make a condition of your bond that you not return to the scene of this location, that you maintain a separate residence from any victim, and you have no contact with any victim or witness in this case. You understand?
Okay. Can I ask you something?
You had a case, you have an open case, but you were not arrested on that charge in 2020 MM 936 AW, so the court's not going to take any action. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you in this case.
Okay.
All right, have a great day, ma'am.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. As long as you understand my order, no contact.
That's all I was gonna ask you.
we can maintain, I'll say no, maintain a separate residence instead of no return.
It's my mother's house.
I understand. I'll say I'll maintain it, like, you stay at your mom's house?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna maintain a separate residence. And then, if there comes an issue.
That way.
Yeah, cover your nose first.
How
If
do
there comes
I
an
get that
issue,
way?
talk to Mr. Thompson. They may be able to, like, get that figured out for you, okay?
Okay.
All right, have a great day. All right, sir, tell me your name.
Jonathan Garcia.
Mr. Garcia, you're here in 2021 CF 1018 AO on charge of aggravated battery on a pregnant person, domestic violence. The court reviewed the charging affidavit. In this case, I did find probable cause for your arrest. Is the victim present, or has anybody had contact with the victim?
No contact.
All right. The court's going to set your bond amount of $3,500 as the sole count of the charging affidavit. Condition of your bond: do not return to you to maintain a separate residence from the victim. You are to have no contact with the victim. You understand? No contact.
Sir.
You are to possess no weapons or firearms. Any weapons or firearms you have need to be turned over to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. Look at one thing. You are to possess no drugs or alcohol without a valid prescription. All right. So no contact. Got me?
Sir.
All right. Have a great day, sir.
Ronell Johnson, his behavior, Your Honor.
All right. We're here in 2021 CF 462 and 2016 CF 6972 AO. We're going to appoint the public defender to represent Mr. Johnson in both cases. Mr. Thompson.
Defense will waive his appearance.
All right. Going to waive the public defender's office waived Mr. Johnson's appearance today. He was arrested in 2021 CF 462 AO. He was on a warrant. On a warrant where the judge had previously found probable cause. I'm going to set his bond and count one, the battery dating violence in the amount of $1,000. Count two in the amount of $1,000. The child abuse charge, going to set his bond in the amount of $5,000. Condition is that he has no contact with the victims in this case. Maintaining separate residence from the victim. The victims to possess no weapons or firearms without possess no weapons or firearms. Any weapons or firearms he has needs to be turned over to law enforcement, even though he should not be in possession of it. He seems to be a convicted felon, and that he possessed no drugs or alcohol without a valid prescription. He was on probation in 2016 CF 6972 AO on a charge of deriving support from or proceeds from prostitution. He is a habitual violent felony offender of special concern. Violent felony offender of special concern. The court's going to there was a warrant signed, kind of odd, as well as setting his bond at none. His bond will remain at none as to that violation of probation warrant that's been served on him. Condition of any release that he has in any case is that he immediately, within 24 hours of leaving the jail, report to the sheriff's office to be registered as a sexual predator or a sexual offender. He doesn't qualify for the public defender according to the affidavit, but since the administrative order from the Florida Supreme Court says that I need to appoint people that are going to be in our custody of public defender so they have representation, I will override that finding. Sir, tell me your name.
Raeshawn Russell.
Mr. Russell, you were here in 2021 CF 1026 AO. On three, you're arrested for three charges. First charge is battery on a person 65 years or older, battery, tampering with a witness to hinder communication with law enforcement. Court reviewed the charging affidavit in this case. I did find probable cause for your arrest as to those 3 charges. As to count 1, the judge is going to set your bond at the amount of $2,000. As to count 2, I'm going to set your bond at the amount of $500. As to count 3, you're going to set your bond at the amount of $1,000. Condition of your bonds, you have no contact with the victims in this case. You must maintain a separate residence from the victim. To not possess any weapons or firearms. Any weapons or firearms need to be turned over to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. Do not possess any drugs or alcohol without a valid prescription. Possess or consume any drugs or alcohol without a valid prescription. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you in this case. Have a great day, sir.
Your Honor, how much did you say with count 1 again?
2,500 and then 1,000. So 3,500 total bonds. Look at me, sir. Tell me your name.
Douglas Switzer Thomas.
All right. Sir, you are here in 2021 CF 1027AO on charges of aggravated battery on a pregnant person, dating violence, battery by strangulation, dating violence, and tampering with a witness to communication. I'll be witnessing the witness booth. Ma'am, can you tell me your name?
Kelly
You know, cover your face. Cover your face. Yep, there you go. You can move the mic down so you can get closer to you.
Kelly Hunt.
Say your name again?
Kelly Hunt.
Hunt?
Yeah.
All right. Ms. Hunt, can you raise your right hand and be sworn in? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
You put your hand down, ma'am. Tell me your name one more time.
Kelly Hunt.
Ms. Hunt, how do you know Mr. Is it Switzer Thomas?
Switzer Thomas.
Mr. Switzer Thomas.
Ex-fiance.
All right. And are you in fear of Mr. Switzer Thompson?
Yes, sir.
Has an incident like this happened in the past?
Yes, sir.
Did drugs or alcohol play a part in this incident?
I'm sorry.
Did drugs or alcohol play a part in this incident?
No, sir.
Ms. Kennedy Swanson, do you have any questions for this witness?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Thompson?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Sir, as to count 1, I'm going to set your bond amount of $2,500. As to count 2, I'm going to set your bond amount of $1,000. As to count 4, I'm going to set your bond amount of $1,000. Going to place you on a pretrial release in this case as well. Pretrial release with bond. And the condition of your bonds, you have no contact with this victim. To maintain a separate residence from this victim. You are to possess no weapons or firearms in this case. Any weapons or firearms you own need to be turned over to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. All right. You reviewed the no contact order, correct?
Yes, sir.
You understand everything on it?
So do I have to bond out before pretrial release, or?
You're gonna post your bond and be placed on pretrial release supervision.
Okay, so I have to post first.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. I'm appointing the public defender to represent you, even though it seems like you don't qualify based on your affidavit. Since you'll be in my custody, I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to post bond or not. But if you're not able to post bond, I'm gonna keep the public defender on your case. All right. Have a great day, sir. All right, have a great day. Tell me your name, sir.
Marvin Bacon.
Mr. Baganer?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Baganer, you are here in 2021 MM613AO on a charge of battery, domestic violence. Of course, reviewed the charging affidavit in this case. I found probable cause for your arrest. Has anybody had contact with the victim?
No, Your Honor.
I'm going to set your bond at an amount of $1,000 in this case. I want to make a condition of your bond that you do not have contact with this victim.
Yes, sir.
Right. Did you review the no contact order?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have any questions about it?
No, sir.
All right. That you maintain a separate residence from this victim, that you Do not possess any weapons or firearms. Any weapons or firearms you have need to be turned over to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release.
Yes, sir.
Going to appoint the public defender to represent you in this case. Have a great day, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Tell me your name, ma'am. Tell me your name.
Drinkboy Bowie.
Ms. Bowie, you are here in 2021 MM 622AO on charge of battery domestic violence. Court did review the charging affidavit. In this case, I did find probable cause for your arrest as to this matter. Going to set your bond as the count one of the sole count of the charging affidavit in the amount of $1,000. Making condition of your pretrial. Is it because the APHIS didn't come back in time, or is it because of criminal history? Which doesn't qualify.
I'm thinking no contact to verify.
Okay. I want to set a bond in the amount of $500. I want to place on pretrial release with bond. Conditions of the bond that she has to have no contact with the victim, maintain a separate residence from the victim, no weapons and firearms. Any weapons and firearms they have need to be turned over to law enforcement within 24 hours of her release. All right, have a great day, ma'am. I'm appointing public defender. I'm appointing public defender to represent you. So you have an attorney while you're in our custody.
Okay.
All right, sir, tell me your name.
Adam Castiglione.
Mr. Castiglione, you're here in 2021 MM 620AO on charge of battery domestic violence. Does it qualify for mental health PTR release?
He would have to be screened first,
Okay.
Your Honor.
Court did find probable cause based on the charging affidavit in this case for your arrest. I have a witness in the witness booth. Ma'am, can you tell me your name?
Sierra Castiglione.
Can you raise your right hand and be sworn in? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yeah.
Can hear you.
Yes.
All right. Put your hand down. How do you know Mr. Castiglione?
He's my husband.
All right. And are you in fear of your husband?
No.
Did you want your husband to return to the residence?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Yes.
All right. Did drugs or alcohol play a part in this incident?
No.
Is he receiving therapy or on any psychotropic medications?
Not right now.
Has something like this happened in the past?
What was that?
Has something like this happened in the past?
Not for the last year.
All right. I see on his, Ms. Davis, I see on the face sheet that Ms. Kennedy Swanson that it was a prior arrest for domestic violence, but
Yeah, that was in January of 2020 with the same victim.
Exactly last year.
all right. Ms. Kennedy Swanson, do you have any questions for this witness?
I do not, Your Honor.
Mr. Thompson?
Ma'am, does your husband have any mental health conditions?
Not that we're aware of.
Excuse me?
Not that we're aware of.
Okay, no further questions, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Castelli, say your last name again?
Castellion.
Castellion?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Castellion, I want to do this. I'm a little concerned based on your prior history with your wife from last year. There are some underlying things that were never addressed. So the court's going to appoint a public defender to represent you in this case. I'm going to set your bond and the amount of $500. I'm going to place you on pretrial release in this case with bond. I'm going to order a cooling off period. So I'm going to order no contact right now. I'm going to order that you do not return to the residence. Order that you maintain a separate residence. I apologize. Or that you do not possess any weapons or firearms. Any weapons or firearms need to be turned over to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. These conditions can be changed later on, but you got to get in front of Judge Shoemaker with a bond motion to make those changes. Okay?
Okay.
You got to talk to your attorneys?
A one-time return, Your Honor?
I'll give you a one-time return with law enforcement to the residence. All right, to forget any personal belongings that you have, but you need to follow the proper procedure. If you go there without law enforcement, or go there and then call law enforcement, you will be arrested, and I will see you again, and you will be staying with us for a while until your case is resolved. You understand? Yes, sir. I got here.
Yes, sir.
All right. Have a great day. Tell me your name, sir.
Ramon Sadino.
Mr. Sadino, you are here in 2021 MM 617 AO on charge of battery domestic violence. Court to review the charging affidavit in this case, I did find probable cause for your arrest. And I have a witness in the witness booth. Ma'am, can you tell me your name?
Jessica Farai.
Ramon Sadino. Oh,
no,
I'm sorry.
Tell me your name, ma'am.
Jessica Farai.
I can't hear you.
Jessica Farai.
Ms. Farai, can you raise your right hand and be sworn in? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
You put your hand down, ma'am. Ma'am, tell me, how do you know Mrs. Sadino?
We were in a relationship for almost 9 years. We have one child together.
All right. And are you in fear of him?
Yes.
Ms. Kennedy Swanson, do you have any questions? Sorry, one more question. Ma'am, did drugs or alcohol play a part in this incident?
No.
Ms. Kennedy Swanson, do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Thompson?
No, Your Honor.
Mrs. Sadino, I'm going to set your bond at an amount of $500 in this case. That's going to be with pretrial release supervision. You are to have no contact with the victim in this case. You are to maintain a separate residence from the victim. You are to not possess any weapons or firearms. Any weapons or firearms you have need to be turned over to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. I'm going to appoint a public defender while you're in custody, even though you may not qualify. So if you're not able to bond out, you need to get in front of Judge Shoemaker to have a bond hearing.
I'm sorry, say it again?
If you're not able to bond out for some reason, you need to talk to the public defender's office, get you in front of Judge Shoemaker, who's your division judge, and have a bond hearing as to that.
So I have to stay here?
No, you have a $500 bond.
Okay.
You have pretrial release supervision.
Okay, got you. Thank
you. You reviewed the no contact order.
Yes, sir.
You understand the order?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're not gonna have any problems, right?
No, sir.
All right, have a great day, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, good day, man. Tell me your name, sir.
Nathaniel Jenkins.
Mr. Jenkins, you are here in 2021 MM 608 AO on charge of battery, domestic violence. Ms. Kennedy Swanson. This is one of these where the information was very thin. There seemed to have been a fight, but no information as to.
What's the issue?
Oh, wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Something.
Is the reason, I mean, as pretrial, is the reason why he didn't qualify for pretrial release just because of contact?
Yes.
Can the court order him in pretrial release?
Yes.
Well, I'm more concerned about the probable cause for
I
his
understand.
arrest.
Well, the thing was, state can ask for 24 hours. He's going to continue to be held in no bond.
Correct.
So then the alternative, state would have no objection to ordering pretrial release, or state will just take the 24 hours and continue to have him at no bond.
It's up. That's
Well, state will hold-
you asked me for 24 hours. I'll give you 24 hours. If
Okay.
you don't want the 24 hours,
No, state will take the 24 hours, Your Honor.
all right. Now I'll reset Mr. Jenkins to tomorrow for PC reset. He'll be held at no bond until we can get the state heard. All right, sir. Tell me your name, sir.
Trayvon Kendrick.
Say your name again.
Trayvon Kendrick.
Mr. Kendrick, you are here in 2021. MM 619AO on a charge of battery domestic violence. The court has reviewed the charging affidavit in this case and has found probable cause for your arrest as to this matter. Has anyone had contact with the victim of that case?
No, Your Honor.
All right. The court is going to set your bond as to that matter in amount of $1,000. Condition of your bond is that you have no contact with the victim, to maintain a separate residence from the victim, do not possess any weapons or firearms. Any weapons or firearms you have need to be turned over to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. You are to possess no drugs or alcohol without a valid prescription. It seems that you're on probation in Brevard County on 5 different cases. Based on charging affidavits, the court's going to set your bonds at none as to those cases. And we get you over to Brevard County as soon as we can.
Say it again, sir. I didn't hear you.
Say again?
I didn't hear what you said last time.
Brevard County, you got charging affidavits for violation of probation. Your 5 cases you have open out there.
Mm-hmm.
So the court's like going to say your bonds at none in those cases. We get you to Brevard County, you get those cases heard. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you in all your cases while you're here in my custody. And have a great day, sir.
Your Honor, you set the battery at $500?
Yes, sir. No, 1,000.
For 1,000.
Good afternoon, sir. Can you tell me your name?
Melvin Lee.
Mr. Lee, you are here in 2021 MM 605 AO on charge of battery domestic violence. The court did review the charging affidavit in this case. I did find probable cause for your arrest. Does anyone have contact with this victim in this case?
Yes, she was expected to come to court.
I don't see anybody here.
She's oversleeping.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
So we're going to cover that right now. So, sir, you are here. You are going to set your bond in an amount of $500. Condition of your bonds are this: you'd have no contact with the victim from the jail or from anywhere else. You are you read the no contact order.
Yes.
Do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
You have any questions about it?
No.
If you have contact with this victim and we find out about it, you're going to be back here with me. You understand?
Okay.
You have to maintain a separate residence from the victim. You ought to possess no weapons or firearms. Any weapons or firearms you have need to be turned over to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release.
So, I have one question. When I got here, I was not able to go through my property and get any of my phone numbers, so I haven't gotten in contact with anybody. Is there any way I can get my property and try to get some numbers?
You gotta work through them. I have no idea. You gotta get some, like, you call bondsman and maybe reach out to somebody to get you out of jail. Yeah, I want to appoint the public defender's office to represent you right now, so they may be able to help you get contact with anybody you need to get contact on the outside. All right, have a great day, sir. All right, ma'am, tell me your name.
Oh, Diana Lubin.
All right, Ms. Lubin, you are here in 2021 MM 578 AO on charge of battery domestic violence. The court did review this charging affidavit. In this case, I did find probable cause for your arrest. You're going to set your bond in the amount of $500 in this case. Condition of your bond is you to have no contact with the victim in this case. You must maintain a separate residence from the victim. You must not possess any weapons or firearms. Any weapons or firearms you have need to be turned over to law enforcement within 24 hours of your release. All right. Have a great day, ma'am. You don't appoint the public defender to represent you in your case. Have a great day. Tell me your name, ma'am.
Lisa York.
Ms. York, you are here in 2021 MM 616 AL on charge of battery domestic violence. The court did review the charging affidavit in this case. I do find probable cause for your arrest. I have a witness in the witness booth. Sir, can you tell me your name?
Jeff York.
Can you raise your right hand and be sworn in? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this matter, the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right. Can you tell me, how do you know Miss York?
She's my wife.
All right. Are you afraid of your wife?
No, I'm not.
Do you want your wife to return to the residence?
I do.
Did drugs and alcohol play a part in this incident?
Unsure.
I can't tell you. Say again?
I said I'm unsure. I don't know. We think it's drug induced because of some medication she's on from the hospital, but we're not sure.
All right. Has anything like this happened in the past?
Never.
All right. Ms. Kennedy Swans, then do you have any questions for this, Mr. York?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Thompson?
No, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to do this. I'm going to set your bond in the amount of $250. I'm going to order that you have no hostile contact with your husband. You understand?
Where do I go?
You understand you have to have no hostile contact with your husband.
So what do I? What?
So what,
Okay.
when I say no hostile contact, what do you think?
Really can't hear what you're saying.
No hostile contact. What do you think? What does that word mean? What do those words
Does that mean
to
I
you?
can't go home?
No, it means you can go home. You can go home.
I
but-
can't go home. I'm being mentally abused by my family. I have no place to go.
Well,
I've been in the hospital for 2 weeks. I'm highly drugged on steroids. My family keeps telling me I'm suicidal.
Ma'am.
I'm not.
Calm down.
I have no place to go except back to the hospital. I will never see that man again. He did this to me. Okay?
All right, ma'am. You don't have to go home.
I could have had him arrested.
Listen to me.
Okay? He did
Listen
it to me
first.
days ago. I didn't.
Listen to me first,
Yes.
and then you can talk to Mr. Thompson.
Okay.
And then we can get you out of here and on your way to wherever you want to go.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
The court is not restricting you from returning home.
Okay.
I'm ordering no hostile contact. So this incident like this cannot happen again. If you don't want to see your husband again, listen to me. If you don't want to see your husband ever again in life, that is a choice that you personally can make.
Is there a
I
way
can't
for
make
me to
that
get
for you.
home without going with that man?
You can return home whenever
I
you
have
want.
no way home. They taken my car They taken my
Ma'am,
Sims card.
ma'am, you can return home in any form, fashion, or I'm not restricting.
I'll have to
returning
walk.
your
I
house.
don't know where I'm at, but I'll walk. I haven't eaten in days and I haven't slept, but my God, I'll walk home.
Okay. All right. So your bond's $500. That's
I don't have
contact
it.
with your victim.
Hopefully
All
that
right?
man over there will pay for it.
Have a great day, man. Well, yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Ms. Davis.
I thought you said it was $250.
$250. I'm sorry. $250. No house of contact with your husband. All right. Have a great day, Ms. York. Tell me your name, ma'am.
Creole interpreter.
This is a Creole interpreter case?
Yes. I'm gonna call language line, cause
Y'all brought it in here. We got no interpreters. So. Calls of y'all. Well, while we're waiting on that. Ms. Kennedy Swanson, you want to do some 33-day motion stuff?
it's fine, Your Honor.
All right, I had 2020 CF 15116 AO Jones.
Is that Earl
Yep,
Jones?
Earl Jones.
I had that a note that'll be walked over this morning, so may I have one moment?
All right.
Is that on the add-on docket, Your Honor?
A what?
Is Jones on the add-on docket?
Your guess is as good as mine. I'm just looking at the paperwork they gave me. So I just read what I get handed. All right, Golson 2020 CF.
Okay.
14858.
Yes, that should be denied. I'm sorry, on Jones, that should be denied. The state filed information this
Okay.
morning.
They'll deny that case. So it's 26, right? Yep. You ready for the? All right. All right, hello. I do have a Creole interpreter available here this morning.
This is the interpreter speaking.
All right, Madam Interpreter, have you been sworn in yet?
Not yet, Your Honor.
All right, could you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you'll translate from Creole to English and English to Creole to the best of your ability, so help you God?
I do.
All right, can you put your name on the record one more time for me?
Janine, ID number 355147.
All right. Ma'am, I need your help with one case. I have a witness, I have a defendant at the podium. Can you ask her to tell me her name?
Bonjour, moi c'est interprète. Est-ce que vous pouvez me nom, s'il vous plaît?
Bonjour, non pas moi, c'est Florentine Teodile.
My name is Florentine Teodile.
Ms. Teodile, you are here in 2021 CF 1028 AO. You're arrested for 2 charges. First being aggravated assault, domestic violence, and aggravated child abuse.
Madame Teodile, ou là dans dossier CF 1028AL, ou gen 2 charges sur. Première, c'est on charge pour agression et violence domestique, ça veut dire violence à caillou, et puis abus sur un petit monde.
The court has found probable cause as to count 1, aggravated assault with domestic violence.
Tribunal a joint raison pour premier charge là, c'est agression hein, qui grave.
The court does not find any probable cause as to count 2, the aggravated child abuse. Ms. Swanson, do you want any time to investigate that count?
Tribunal n'a pas joint toute preuve pour deuxième charge là, sous abus de Simon là. Madame Swanson, est-ce qu'on a besoin de dire sous deuxième charge, est-ce qu'on a besoin de temps pour joindre plus de détails?
No, Your Honor, we will be okay with RORs to count 2, and then setting a bond as to $2,500 in count 1. No contact, separate residences, no weapons, no firearms, no drugs, no alcohol.
All right.
Non, honneur nous jouons charge assez pour abus sur Timon nan tout et nous compter sur premier charge là, nous mettons amende $2,500 et puis tout nous demander pour pas gain contact, pas gain arme, pas gain drogue, pas gain abus ou bien aucune offense qui fait.
Ma'am, ma'am, I'm going to release you on your own recognizance as to the aggravated child abuse charge.
Madame, moi parler la ou sous charge que vous gagnez sous déjà yo, ça c'est abus sur Timon avec agression grave.
Well, before setting bond, I have 2 witnesses in the witness booth. Gentlemen, can you, one of you at a time, tell me your names?
Après que moi mette caution en sous, moi gagne 2 témoins qui là, moi pas demander pour yo pas nom yo. Premier monnaie so ka moi non s'il vous plaît.
I understand. My name.
No, but the interpreter is for your mother, not for you. So everything, she has to be able to understand everything that's going on. So tell me
my
your
name.
name.
Javante Alcius.
All right. And then who else is with you in the booth?
My name is Jacare Alcius.
All right.
Non, pas moi c'est Defendant Alcius et Jacare Alcius.
All right. Jovante? Which one is? Who's Javante? All right. Can you raise your right hand and be sworn in? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, none but the truth, so help you God? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, none but the truth, so help you God?
Name but the truth. Dang, I can't do. I can't say. What she say? I can't hear.
No, I'm talking. Can you not hear me?
Yeah, I can't hear like really good. The speaker.
All right. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I swear.
All right, put your hand down. All right. Are you afraid of your mother?
No.
All right. Do you want her to return home to the residence where you all live?
Huh?
Do you want her to return home?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Theodule, the court's going to set your bond and count 1 in the amount of $2,500.
Madame, le tribunal pour mettre caution pour $2,500.
I'm going to make a condition of your bond that you have no hostile contact with your son.
Moi pas mettre tout sous caution que ou pas gain aucun contact hostile avec petit tout.
So we're going to have to find different ways to deal with his behavior and your reaction to that. You understand?
Faut nous joindre l'autre gens pour nous gérer comportement parli avec réaction par rapport à comportement.
Okay? Because if there's something like this happens again, you're going to be spending some time with me, okay?
Parce que son bagay comme ça arrive encore, ou pourra passer temps avec moi ici, OK?
Oui or no?
Non.
You don't understand?
Ou pas comprendre?
Oui, moi comprends ça le dit. Moi pas laisser ça arriver encore.
I understand what you're saying. I don't want this to happen again.
Okay, so yeah. All right, so we understand each other. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you in this case.
D'accord? Nous comprenons l'autre. Moi pas la signer pour défense publique là et représenter dans le dossier ça.
Have a great day, ma'am. Have a great day, ma'am.
Oh, thank you for using our services. That will be all for the interpreter.
Yes, ma'am. All right. All right, sir, tell me your name.
Omar Carbon.
Mr. Carbon, you are here in 2018 CT 593AE for a failure to appear warrant. The judge has signed your case and set your bond amount of $2,000. Is that offer resolved in this case?
Adjudication credit for time served.
All right. So there's an offer from the state of Florida that includes an adjudication of guilt, credit time served. Is that an offer you want to take today?
Yes.
All right, you want to raise your right hand and be sworn in? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
You put your hand down. Sir, can you tell me your name one more time?
Omar Carbon.
Mr. Carbon, you are here in 2018 CT 593AE on the charge of no valid driver's license. That's a second-degree misdemeanor, punishable by 60 days in the county jail and a $500 fine. Do you understand that?
Yes.
It's my understanding you want to enter a plea in this case. Did you want to enter a plea of guilty or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
It's up to you. Guilty or no contest?
No contest.
All right. Do you understand by entering a plea of no contest, you're given the right to have a trial on this matter? You're going over your constitutional rights now. So do you understand if you want to enter a plea, you're going to give up your right to go to trial?
I don't want to go to trial.
But do you understand, listen to my question, do you understand you're giving up that right?
Yes.
Do you understand you're giving up the right to have an attorney represent you at that trial?
Yes.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
No, sir.
Have you now or in the past been diagnosed with a mental health illness?
No, sir.
Has anybody forced, threatened, or coerced you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Do you understand by entering this plea, if you're not a United States citizen, it could subject you to deportation?
Yes, sir.
I reviewed your driving record, so I do have a factual basis for the entering of your plea. I accept your plea of no contest. I want to adjudicate you guilty of the charge, give you credit for the
7 days.
7 days that you spent in the Orange County Jail with 7 days credit time served. I'm going to impose court costs and cost of prosecution amount of $306. I'll give you 1 year from today's date to pay that money directly to the clerk in full. You have 30 days from today's date to appeal your judgment and sentence in writing. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, have a great day, sir. All right, sir, tell me your name.
Javier Cotto.
Mr. Cotto, you are here in 2021 CT 682AL on charge of no valid driver's license. The court reviewed your charging affidavit in this case. I do find a factual basis for the ending of your arrest in this case. Sorry, probable cause for your arrest in this case. I want to say your bond amount of $500. You have an out-of-county warrant from Seminole County. The judge in that case set your bond amount of $2,000. So we can post
To resolve
those.
this case, the offer is adjudication credit for time served.
If you want to resolve your case here in Orange County, the offer is adjudication of guilt, credit time served is an offer you want to take today.
A credit for time served?
I would ask, if this client has no criminal history, Your Honor.
I have a blank sheet, I don't know.
Yeah, he has the failure to redeliver case from Seminole County. That's the only thing he has.
It's an arrest, there's no.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing he has.
I would ask, if we could have an ROR for, the no valid case, Your Honor.
Well, the question is, do you want to resolve his case? I'll withhold. If you want to investigate. The charges are completely separate.
The defense requests, if the court would have any objections to an ROR in this case, so we could have a little bit more time to talk to our client.
Not going to ROR him since he has an open case. He has a warrant on, so the bond, state the bonds of $500, and The warrant for your case in Seminole County is $2,000. So if you want to get out of jail, you got to post a bond $500 here in Orange, and then $2,000 for Seminole County. You understand? You got two cases going on, one here in Orange County, one case in Seminole County. Bond here in Orange County is $500. Bond in Seminole County is $2,000. The total bond is $2,500.
I wasn't aware that I was gonna have to deal with the one in Seminole County because it didn't show up on here.
Well, there's a warrant there, so you want to post that bond, or you can go to Seminole County and deal with the case.
So I would have to pay 10% of that?
That's between you and the bondsman, the contract you work out with them. All right, have a great day. Yep. Can you tell me your name, sir?
Levi Finley.
All right. I had the La Rosa bonded.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Finley, you are here in 2021 CT 68AE. Charge of driving license suspended. Is there an offer to resolve that case?
He's on state probation, Your Honor.
Yeah, I know. Let's ask him. Sir, going to stay your bonds as to that amount. You have violation of probations from Polk County. The judge in those cases set your bond at none for the misdemeanor cases and the felony cases you have going on out there. I want to stay your bonds into this case the amount of $500. And the 2021 CT 68AE case. All right. So $500 on this case, but you don't have any bond on your VOP cases.
Okay.
All right. Have a great day, sir. Tell me your name, sir.
Hello. Name? Sorry, George Masak.
All right, Mr. Masak. You are here in 2021 CT 684 AO. On charge of driver license suspended with a blood alcohol above 0.20.
Yes, sir.
Look at Mr. Masak here. Has he already been held for the required time?
I don't understand. I'm sorry.
Well, it's 10 o'clock now. Looks like you got here like a little after 12. Well, the court can't, technically they can't release you until you've been held a certain amount of time and or you blow, your blood alcohol is below, I think, 0.05. But the court did find probable cause for your arrest. I want to straight pretrial release you on this case. Condition of your pretrial release, you not possess or consume any drugs or alcohol without a valid prescription. You'll be tested for drugs or alcohol through PTR at your expense.
Okay.
No driving in the state of Florida without a valid driver's license.
You have a third.
Well, no drugs. They'll say no driving in the state of Florida without a valid driver's license. I'll give them a 30-day grace period as to the narcotics or things like that in the system, but as to the alcohol, that's immediate. All right. Have a great day, sir. I'll appoint a public defender to represent you. He has a 30-day grace period as to any narcotics in his urine.
Oh, okay.
But as to the alcohol, if he tests, if he's been drinking again, then he should be seeing me again. Good morning, sir. Tell me your name.
Rodney Brown.
All right, Mr. Brown, you're here in 2021 MM 609 AO. You have 3 charges. 2 of them are the same: aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer and resisting officer without violence. The court reviewed the charging affidavit in this case. I did find probable cause for your arrest. This one's not resolvable, correct?
Correct.
All right. You want to stay your bonds as set 500, 100, and 100. Condition of your bonds that you're not possessing any drugs or alcohol without valid prescription. Have a great day, sir. I appoint a public defender to represent you. Tell me your name, sir.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Andrew?
State your name.
Tell me your name.
Nicholas Chambers.
Mr. Chambers, you are here in 2021 MM 618 AO on charge of trespass after warning. The court did review the charging affidavit. I did find probable cause for your arrest. Ms. Kennedy Swanson, is there an offer to resolve Mr. Chambers' case?
Adjudication of guilt, credit for time served, no return.
Mr. Chambers, the state of Florida is offering you an adjudication of guilt, credit for time served. Is that an offer you want to take today?
You have to explain that to me, Mr. Andrew, Judge Andrew, sir.
All right. Well, I'm Judge Bain. I'll have Mr. Thompson explain it to you. I'll appoint a public defender to represent you. You can step out in the hallway and talk to Mr. Chambers, and we can get the case.
Step out in the hallway, Your Honor. It'll take a quick second. Your Honor. All right, so he just take the bond. The defense would ask for an ROR or a $250 bond.
Mr. Chambers, do you have a cell phone or a way of communication?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to release you on your own recognizance as to this case. Condition of your release is to not return to the location where this incident occurred. And you are to maintain contact with your attorney and the court with any changes in address or contact information.
Yes, sir.
Because when you sign for your next court date, if you don't show up, the judge is going to send some people in some green uniforms to come arrest you. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, have a great day.
All right, you take care.
Tell me your name, sir.
Scotra Denmark.
All right. Mr. Denmark, you are here in 2021 MM 614 AO on a charge of petty theft with the court's reviewed the charging affidavit. There's nothing there. There's no probable cause. So, Ms. Kennedy Swanson, are you asking for the 24 hours or are you?
Is this just he's, just to understand, he's already out on bond on the possession of meth?
He's still booked in on that case, yes.
Okay, and then the second, okay, no objection to an RR for no PC.
All right. Of course, finding no probable cause, the court's going to release Mr. Denmark as to this case on his own recognizance. Have a great day, sir.
So, I'm still in on the other case?
As to possession of Molly or MDMA or ecstasy, yes, you're in on that case, but as to this case, you're not.
Okay.
All right. Tell me your name, ma'am.
Felicia Ford.
Is it Fords?
Fordyce.
Fordyce. All right, Ms. Fordyce, you are here in 2021 MM 596 AO on charge of petty theft. Ms. Kennedy Swanson, is there an offer for Ms. Fordyce?
There is not, Your Honor.
All right, so ma'am, court's going to stay your bond amount of $250 in this case. Condition your bond do not return to the location of this incident. All right, have a good day, ma'am.
I get out today?
No, you got to post a bond if you can.
It's a bond?
Yeah, $250. Okay. Yep. I'll appoint a public defender to represent you in this case. So if you have any issues getting out, they can help you address that.
Public defender?
Yep, you got a public defender in this case.
Huh?
You have a public defender in your case. So if you're having some issues posting bond and you need to get back in front of the court, you need to talk to them so you can get you in front of the court.
Oh.
All right, have a great day. All right, sir, tell me your name.
Michael Harris.
Mr. Harris, you are here in 2021 MM 621 AO on charge of resisting officer without violence. The court did review the charging affidavit in this case and did find probable cause for your arrest. You're going to stay your bond amount of $500 in this case.
The offer is adjudication of guilt, credit for time served.
And you're asking me to take no action on those auto bond cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
Those cases filed?
We have not made a charging decision on that case.
All right, Mr. Harris, the state of Florida is offering an adjudication of guilt, credit time served. As to this case, you want to take that offer?
I'm sorry, I can't really hear you.
The state of Florida is offering an adjudication of guilt, credit time served. You want to take that offer?
What I mean?
Your Honor, because of his age, I would ask that, I think it would be in his best interest for just to set a bond so we could talk to him like downtown. Then, and if we could set up a plea, if he wants to plead at a later time, Your Honor.
All right.
I know he has a history, but I'm unable to see it in my system.
Well, he has some juvenile history.
Yeah, but I don't see it.
His last conviction was a possession of cocaine on November 5th, so September 5th of 2019.
I don't see any
He has
adult
an
history.
Say again?
I don't see any adult history.
I don't know. I can't tell. Is this juvenile? Is this one case resisting officer without violence, possession of cocaine? Is one juvenile case?
It's the juvenile case, Your Honor.
All right. And then he's out. He has one adult charge that he was just here last month for possession of a concealed weapon by a convicted delinquent, theft, and possession and carrying a concealed weapon.
Yeah, I think it's in his best interest just to take a bond, Your Honor.
All right. Are you still asking that I don't take any action, Ms. Swanson, as to...
That's fine, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Harris, you are an extremely young man. I want to stay your bond amount of $500.
Yes, sir.
By this point, you've had enough contact with law enforcement that you should know how to deal with them, correct?
Yes, sir.
If I see you again in the next few weeks, you're going to be staying with me for a while. You understand?
Yes, sir.
It's not JDC.
I understand.
All right. They send people to big boy prison here. All right. Have a great day, sir.
Thank you.
I won't take any action as to this out on bond case. Tell me your name, sir.
William Joel Ramos Rivera, sir.
All right, Mr. Ramos Rivera, you are here in 2021 MM 611 AO. Two charges, possession of drug paraphernalia and possession of cannabis under 20 grams. Ms. Kennedy Swanson.
There's no addition to our ROR.
All right. The state of Florida, I will release you on Omar Carbon as to this case, sir. Did find probable cause for your arrest, though. Your conditions are you need to keep in contact with your attorney. You're going to appoint a public defender to represent you. You need to keep in contact with the court because if they do decide to file some charges, miss a court date, somebody's going to come. They're going to send people to arrest you. You understand that?
Yeah, so when I get out, the number they circle, that's the number that I call out?
Call them.
So I'll
All
call
right,
them.
you're going to get a court date when you get out, too, so don't miss your court date. Court date's going to be on your paperwork.
Okay, sir.
All right, have a great day.
You too, sir.
All right, sir, can you tell me your name?
Name? Christian Cornell.
All right, Mr. Cornell, you are here in 2020 MM 7629 AO on charge of failure to appear. Well, you were arrested for a failure to appear and underlying charge of petty theft. Ms. Kennedy Swanson, is there an offer for Mr. Cordell?
Withhold credit for time served.
Mr. Cornell, the offer from the state of Florida is a withhold of adjudication of guilt, credit time served. You want to take that today?
Sorry, I didn't get it.
It's a withhold of adjudication of guilt, credits for time served. How much time does he have?
He has 4 days.
And I'm sorry, Your Honor, there is a cost investigation of $100.59 to OPD. $100.59
Uh-huh.
to the Orlando Police Department.
150. No, that's all it's good. All right. So you have 4 days in Orange County Jail. There's a court cost of $273 and cost of prosecution, and there's a cost of investigation of $100.59 to Orlando Police Department, and it comes with a withhold of adjudication of guilt. Do you want to take that offer?
No.
All right.
For 4 days here, right?
You already served 4 days, so it's credit time served.
So I could, if I plead guilty, I just get a court date and come back?
No, there's no court date. Your case is done if you plead guilty today.
Okay, and I already served the time, right?
Correct.
So, guilty.
All right, can you raise your right hand and be sworn in? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this matters the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I'm sorry, I really can't hear you. My bad, I
Do
apologize.
you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're going to give in this matters the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Truth.
All right, put your hand down. Tell me your name.
Christian.
Your whole name.
Christian Cornell Diaz.
Mr. Cornell Diaz, you're here in 2020 MM 7629AO on charge of petty theft. That's a second-degree misdemeanor. It's punishable by 60 days in the county jail and a $500 fine. Do you understand that?
60 days in the county jail.
Do you need an interpreter, sir, or you just really not
I
having a
just
problem
like,
here?
I really don't get all this court. I apologize, but I really don't get like with the 60 days. My first time here, apologize.
The maximum penalties for this charge are 60 days in the county jail and a $500 fine. Do you understand that?
I understand that.
All right. When you enter a plea of guilty, you still want to enter a plea of guilty, correct?
Can you afford the bond?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I already paid the bond.
He told me he already paid his bond. Is that? I don't know. He said he could afford a bond. Y'all not.
Bond's $2,000.
$2,000?
Yes, sir.
No, I can't afford it. Sorry, no, because I thought it was only 200.
It's 200 if you
You put 10%.
10%.
Okay.
So it'll be 200 if you use a bail bond.
And if I don't accept the bail,
It may not be because they booked him in under a New York address.
Oh, okay.
The bondsmen are going to go off of that. So they're going to charge him the full $2,000.
Full, you say you have to pay full $2,000? Oh, okay. Yeah. You know, so it's either you pay the full $2,000 or you leave it out, or you can wait until an alternative. Yeah, until one of us gets contact with the judge. He'll take the bond, Your Honor.
All right, I'll say the bond of $2,000.
Here's our number. You can't. You'll get $2,000. You can't pay the bond.
but I have another bond that said he could pay the 200.
You only have one bond. You only need one bond to get out instead of $2,000. If you have any problems, call our office, all right?
But I could pay the 10%?
No, you got to pay them. Well, I don't know how the bail bond is going to do it, to tell you the truth.
Oh yeah, cause I came here, I turned myself in. So the first time somebody else paid my bond, and it was the same bond. I think the same bond is gonna pay it again.
If you're not out in a few days, we'll come back and talk to you, all right?
All right.
Tell me your name, sir.
Good morning, Judge.
Tell me your name.
Good.
Your name.
Oh, my name, Robert Rossi.
Mr. Ossie, you are here in 2021 MO 132AO on charge of alcoholic beverage over container in a prohibited area. Ms. Kennedy Swanson, is there an offer to take for Ms. Ossie to consider?
A withhold credit for time served.
Mr. Ossie, the state of Florida is offering you a withhold adjudication of guilt, credit time served. Is that an offer you want to take today?
Yes, sir. I accept that offer, and I would like to plead no contest.
All right, can you raise your right hand and be sworn in? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Put your hand down. Sir, you're here in 2021 MO 132AO on charge of alcoholic beverage open container in a prohibited area. That's a second-degree misdemeanor. It's punishable by 60 days in the county jail and a $500 fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand by entering a plea of no contest in this case, you're giving up the right to have a trial?
Yes, I do.
You understand you're giving up the right to... You understand you're giving up the right to have the court appoint an attorney to represent you at the trial?
Yes.
At that trial, your attorney can challenge the state's evidence, they can question the state's witnesses and call witnesses on your behalf.
Yes.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time?
No.
Have you now or in the past been diagnosed with a mental health illness?
No.
Has anybody forced, threatened, or coerced you to enter this plea?
No.
You understand by entering this plea, if you're now a United States citizen, it could subject you to deportation.
Yes, I am a citizen.
But you understand if you're not? That's what we have to let you know.
Oh, yes, I do. I will get
I
deported.
reviewed the charging affidavit in this case. I did find a probable cause for your arrest, a factual basis for your arrest in this matter. I will withhold adjudication of guilt. I'll give you credit for the 2 days that you spent in the Orange County Jail with 2 days credit time served. I'll impose court cost of prosecution amount of $273. I'll make that payable directly to the clerk within 1 year of today's date.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You have 30 days from today's date to appeal your judgment and sentence in writing. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, have a great day.
You too.
Michael John, medical yarn.
All right. Go and appoint the public defender to represent Mr. John.
State has no objection to ROR.
Yeah. And 2021 MO 133AO. Of course, going to release Mr. John on his own recognizance. Conditions of his release that he keep in contact with his attorney and notify the court of any changes in address or contact information. Sir, can you tell me your name?
Donald John Richard.
All right, Mr. Richard, you are here in 2021 MO 134AO on charge of alcoholic beverage open container prohibited area. That is a second-degree misdemeanor. Ms. Kennedy Swanson, is there an offer to take from Mr. Richards?
Adjudication of guilt. I'm sorry, withhold of adjudication, credit time served.
All right. Mr. Richard, the state of Florida is offering you a withdrawal of adjudication of guilt, credit time served. Is that an offer you want to take?
Yes. Yes, sir.
All right, can you raise your right hand and be sworn in? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this matter is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right. You put your hand down. Sir, in 2021 MO 134AO, you've been charged with alcoholic beverage open container. That's a second-degree misdemeanor punishable by 60 days in the county jail and a $500 fine. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand by entering, you want to enter a plea of guilty or no contest to these charges?
No contest.
You understand? Cover your nose for me. You understand by entering a plea of no contest to these charges, you give up the right to have a trial?
I'm good.
You understand you give up the right to have a trial?
Yes, I'm good, though.
You understand you're giving up the right to have an attorney appointed to represent you at this trial?
Yes, I do.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at this time?
No.
Have you now or in the past been diagnosed with a mental health illness?
Yes.
What's that mental health illness?
I have PTSD. Right. I have depression, anxiety.
Do you take any medications for your mental health illnesses?
Yes, but I haven't gotten them lately.
All right. Are you suffering from any of the symptoms of your mental health illnesses right now?
No.
Has anybody forced, threatened, or coerced you to enter this plea?
No.
You understand by entering this plea, if you're not a United States citizen, it could subject you to deportation.
Yes, sir.
I will review the charging affidavit. In this case, I did find probable cause for your arrest. I will withhold adjudication of guilt. I'll give you credit for the 2 days that you spent in the Orange County Jail with 2 days credit time served. I'll impose court costs and cost of prosecution amount of $273. I'll make all those costs payable directly to the clerk within 1 year of today's date.
Thank you.
You have 30 days from today's date to appeal your judgment and sentence in writing. Have a great day, sir.
Thank you.
All right, back to our orders. You had no Ramos, right? You didn't give me your papers. Okay, so that's all right. All right, I had Golson 2020 CF 14858 AO.
That to be denied. The state filed information on 125.
Attorneys, you want to put their appearances on the record?
Kathy Kennedy Swanson on behalf of the Office of the State Attorney.
Jace Thompson on behalf of the Office of Public Defender.
Thank you both. All right, good afternoon, sir. Please tell me your name.
Jose Antuna, Your Honor.
All right, you're here in case number 2021 CF 978AO, charged with burglary of a conveyance and possession of burglary tools. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I've reviewed the probable cause affidavit. I do find probable cause exists for your arrest. Your bond amounts are $3,500 on count 1, $150 on count 2. But I show that you're out on bond in case number 2020 CF 14411AO, grand theft. I'm going to revoke your bond on that case, as well as 2020 MM 8469AO, loitering and prowling. I'm going to revoke your bond on both of those cases. So talk to your attorney about whether to post the bond in the new case, okay? Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right, good luck, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Please tell me your name.
Kyle Bodie, Your Honor.
All right, you're here in case number 2021 CF 1023AO, charged with attempted burglary of a structure, resisting an officer without violence. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. Sir, I reviewed the probable cause affidavit in your case. I do find probable cause exists. Your bond amounts are $2,000 on count 1 and $150 on count 2. If you're able to post that bond, you're not allowed to return to the scene and you're not allowed to have any contact with anyone who works at or represents Harbor Freight Tools. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can't return to any Harbor Freight Tools.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck, sir. Sorry, not doing it.
John Bonco's bonded, Your Honor.
All right. What's your name, please?
Tabitha Bozars.
Oh, hold on one second. That didn't work out. All right. Good afternoon, ma'am. You're here in case number 2021 CF 1010AO, charged with possession of alprazolam and possession of dilaudid hydromorphone. I reviewed the probable cause affidavit. I do find probable cause exists in this case. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you.
No action, no objection to no action, on the out on bond case, Your Honor.
Good job catching that, counselor. You know what I was about to do. But since the state is not objecting, I will not revoke your bond on your out on bond case. So your bonds in this case will be $1,000 on count 1 and $150 on count 2. If you're able to bond out, you're not allowed to return to the scene. You're not allowed to possess or consume any drugs. And you're not allowed to have contact with any known drug dealers. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck. Good afternoon. Please tell me your name.
Omar Burke.
Judge, on this case, I don't know if the private attorney has reached out, but on our system, they have.
I have a note saying that they would request to be here on the phone.
We have to call.
How do we
okay.
make that happen? It's right there.
I just want to make sure, because I see in our system that there was a private attorney.
Yes, I have that request. Sir, one moment. We're going to try to get your attorney on the phone right now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Yes, sir. And I don't want to be.
She has me on hold. Secretary.
Did you tell her we're in court?
I did.
All right, we're still waiting on the attorney. Do you want to pass him and do another case and come back? All right, sir, we're still going to try to get your attorney, okay? We'll call you back in just a moment.
Okay, thank you.
I just want to make sure we get that attorney if we can. All right. Next, please tell me your name.
Ellie Castillos.
All right, sir. You're here in case number 2021 CF 1012AO. And for some reason, hold on one moment. All right, sir, you're charged with grand theft of a motor vehicle with a mask, possession of methamphetamine, carrying a concealed weapon, and possession of drug paraphernalia. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. All right, I do find probable cause exists in this case, sir. I'm going to leave your bond amounts at $2,500 on count 1, $150 on count 2, $100 on count 3, and $100 on count 4. If you are able to bond out, you're not allowed to have contact with the victim. You're not allowed to possess or consume any drugs, and you're not allowed to possess a weapon of any kind or firearm or ammunition. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck, sir. Thank you. Okay. I can do that. Okay. Ah, in the back. Thank you. I just don't want to be hot and it's hot in here. I can't help it. All right. Please tell me your name.
Joshua Cook, ma'am.
Mr. Cook, you're here in case number 2021 CF 1002AO. You're charged with battery and kidnapping false imprisonment.
On my charges, it says the false imprisonment and the battery or whatever. There's another gentleman or whatever that was charged with the actual assault. I had nothing.
Don't talk
Okay,
about
hold
facts
on
of
one
the case.
second.
Don't talk about facts of the case.
I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. Okay. Give me 1 second. Before you say anything else, I just want to make sure that you understand everything you say is on the record, it's being recorded, and it can be used against you later. That's why your attorney is asking you not to make any other statements about the facts of the case. Let me finish what I have to get through, and if you still want to make a statement, the court will hear from you, but you need to listen to your attorney too, okay? Yes, sir, there's another individual also charged in this case, but your charges are battery and kidnapping, false imprisonment of an adult. That's what you're charged with. This has nothing to do with what he's charged with, okay? So I found probable cause. I've appointed the public defender to represent you. Does the state wish to be heard on bond?
They requested $2,000 bond as to count 2. No objection to leaving count 1 as is. No contact, no return, no association with any co-defendants. No drugs, no weapons.
All right. Sir, I'm going to make your bond $100 on count 1, $2,000 on count 2. If you're able to post that bond, you're not allowed to have contact with the victim in this case, nor can you have contact with the other gentleman who's charged. Do you understand that?
Yeah, ma'am, on my paperwork, it says that the bond is $1,000 and then
Yes.
$100?
Sir, I'm changing that right now. Your bond is now $2,000 and $100, okay?
All right, I was wondering if I could get that reduced to $1,000 and $100.
We can do it downtown, not here.
I'm not going to reduce it right now, but your attorney can file a motion and he'll get it heard in front of the
So
judge.
it's reduced down to $2,000 and a $100 bond now?
It's
that's
$2,000 and $100.
All right.
Your attorney will file a motion. Wait, hold on one second. I have to finish the bond conditions. If you are able to bond out, you're not allowed to return to this scene. No contact with the victim, no contact with the co-defendant. You're not allowed to possess a weapon, firearm, or ammunition, and you're not allowed to possess or consume any illegal drugs. Do you understand?
Yep.
All right, good luck, sir. Thank you. What did they say? Attorney's office. All right. I have, hold on one moment, ma'am. I have 2021 CF 101580. Steve Sear bonded out. Ma'am, please tell me your name.
Tia Davis.
All right, ma'am, you're hearing case number 2021 CF 98080, charged with grand theft of a motor vehicle. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. I do find probable cause exists for your arrest in this case. Your bond is currently set at $2,000. I'll leave it there. If you're able to bond out, you're not allowed to have any contact with the victim. Which I believe is a business, is that right?
Yes.
All right, so you can't have contact with any employees at that business or representatives of that business. Do you understand?
Yes. Yes.
All right, good luck. Good afternoon, please tell me your name.
Sammy Fernandez.
All right, sir, you're here in case number 2021 CF 98280, charged with battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting an officer with violence, and resisting an officer without violence. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you, sir. I reviewed the probable cause affidavit. I do find probable cause exists for your arrest in this case. I'm going to set your bond at $2,500 on count 1, $500 on count 2, and $100 on count 3. Counsel for the state, do you recall, is there any substance abuse alleged in this case?
I do not recall. Can I have 1 second, Your Honor?
Yes, I don't recall either, and I didn't make a note of that. If you are able to post your bond, sir, you're not allowed to possess a weapon, firearm, or ammunition. Do you understand?
Yes.
I didn't see any, Your Honor.
Okay, I don't see it either. Thank you, good luck, sir.
Rachel Francois, bonded, Your Honor.
Okay,
You got 4 right here.
I'm sorry, I jumped down.
that's okay.
This is Mrs. Ford.
What, all right. Is your name Carl Ford?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir, you're hearing case number 2021 CF 90480. You're charged with grand theft of a motor vehicle. This is a warrant for your arrest, sir. Your bail is set at $1,000. I'm going to leave it there. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. If you're able to bond out, you're not allowed to have contact with the victim. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck, sir.
Thank you.
How much is the bond, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
$1,000. Okay, $1,000. Thank you. but I don't want to be wrong. Good afternoon, ma'am. Tell me your name, please.
Good afternoon. Delvana Harris.
All right, ma'am. You're here in case number 2021 CF 1020AO, charged with possession of oxycodone. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you.
Your Honor.
Yes.
State's gonna have no objection to no action on the out on bond. We've had it and we've not made a charging decision since November 28th arrest.
Oh.
And when I look in our system, we're still tasking for information, so we don't have on the out on bond case.
Because she's out on bond on possession of oxycodone and gets arrested for possession of oxycodone.
I understand, Your Honor, but that's why I wanted to look to see what was the status of that out on bond case, and I
But
can
it's
see.
not filed yet?
Yeah, so it was a November 28th arrest, and from my notes, is we've been asking the officer since a little while, let's say, for information, and we don't have it yet.
All right. Then I'll not revoke your bond on that case. But your bond is set in this case at $2,000. If you're able to bond out, you're not allowed to possess or consume any illegal drugs or have contact with any known drug dealers. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And if I didn't appoint a public defender, I will. Good luck.
Thank you.
What's your name, sir?
Lawrence Hill, ma'am.
All right, you're here in,
My understanding is,
hold on one second. Let me put the case number on the record and get some things out of the way. Case number 2019 CF 86380AO. Looks like you're here on a failure to appear for a felony warrant. However,
the capias was pulled yesterday, my understanding.
there's a motion to quash the capias and set aside the bond. It does appear that order was signed by Judge Bleckman. All right, so on the warrant, he did quash that capias, that's correct.
Yes, because they had arrested me last night and I went to go home and
I think it was just too late for them to get that information, so.
No objection to the RRing him since the capias was already quashed.
All right, so I'll grant you release on your own recognizance on this.
thank you, ma'am.
All right, good luck, sir. Do you have an attorney representing you?
Yes,
Yes,
Okay.
the public defender's office.
And no action on the out on bond, Your Honor?
Yes, no action on the out on bond.
And Your Honor, just for his clarification, he has a court date on February the 25th in front of Judge Bleckman in Division 10 at 9 a.m.
Did you hear that, sir?
Yes, ma'am, I thought it was the 24th, ma'am, are you sure?
According to my system, it's February the 25th,
Can I see that again?
but I can double check it.
That order. Hold on, I have the order signed by Judge Bleckman. I'll tell you what he said. Your hearing is February 1st at 8:30 a.m.
I know
in
about
front of
that
the judge via video. Do not come to the courthouse. But if you don't appear for that and he issues another
Yes,
capias
yes.
for your arrest,
Yes.
okay, you could be in the same boat.
It's there for the diversion program so they can see that I finished everything so we can get all this out of the way so it doesn't come back up again.
It is, you're right. But that's February 1st.
Okay.
You understand?
And the 25th is?
It's the status hearing in my system.
Oh, it's the same thing, okay. All right, thank you.
All right, good luck, sir. What's your name, sir?
Juan Lasses, ma'am.
Yes, sir. You are here today in case number 2021 CF 1019AO, charged with possession of cannabis over 20 grams, possession of paraphernalia, and in case number 2021 CT 687AO, charged with no valid driver's license. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you, sir. I do find probable cause exists in each case. You have an out on bond case. 2020 CT 231-0000AO. It's driving while license suspended. I'm going to revoke your bond on that case. So your bond in 21 CT 687AO is $500. Your bond in 2021 CF 1019AO is $1,000 on count one, $100 on count two, but I've revoked your bond in the case on which you're out on bond. So you want to talk to your attorney about that?
So I gotta put in bond hearing?
Yep, downtown.
They'll file a motion and schedule a bond hearing in front of the judge who's hearing the case. Good luck, sir. Please tell me your name.
Marlon Matthews.
I can't hear you, sir. What's your name?
Marlon Matthews.
I can't hear you.
Marlon Matthews.
Mr. Matthews, you're here in case number 2020 CF 6698AO, charged with a failure to appear on a possession of cocaine case. 2020 CT 3740AO, failure to appear on no motor vehicle registration. 2020 CT 3738AO, failure to appear on a driving while license suspended with knowledge. 2020 CT 3739AO, a failure to appear on an operating a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. And 2021 MM 588AO, charged with resisting an officer without violence and providing false identification to a law enforcement officer. I've reviewed the probable cause in that case. I do find probable cause exists. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. In 2021 MM 588AO, your bond is $500 on count 1, $100 on count 2. In 20 CT 3739, your bond is $500. That's a capias. 20 CT 3738AO, also a capias, your bond is $500. And 20 CT 3740AO, your bond is $500 on that capias as well. I'm sorry? One more? Hold on one second. No, that's the failure to appear in that one. Oh, maybe I didn't say that one. 20 CF 6698AO, that's a failure to appear on a possession of cocaine charge, and your bond in that case is $2,500. That's also a capias. All right, good luck, sir.
Thank you.
You were right, I didn't say that one. Good catch. Good afternoon, please tell me your name.
Omar Nose.
All right, sir, you're here in case number 2021 CF 984AO, charged with possession of cocaine, possession of drug equipment for use or manufacture to transport drugs, cocaine distribution, and resisting an officer without violence. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. I've reviewed the probable cause affidavits. I do find probable cause exists in this case. Your bond on count 1 is $2,500. On count 2, $1,000. On count 3, $15,000. And on count 4, $150. But before you post that, sir, you have several cases for which you're out on bond, and I'm going to revoke your bond in those cases. 20 CF 3684AO, charged with sale or delivery of cocaine, I'm revoking that bond. 20 CF 3683AO, sale or delivery of cocaine, I'm revoking that bond. And 20 CF 3029AO, it's also a delivery of cocaine. I'm gonna, I guess, revoke the ROR. So before you post bond in this case, make sure you talk to your attorney, sir, to be sure when you can actually get out. If you are able to post bond, you're not to return to the scene, you're not to possess or consume any illegal drugs, and you're not to have any contact with any known drug dealers. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good luck, sir.
Patrick Page, bond, Your Honor.
Okay.
Morgan Reese is behavior.
Hold on one second. All right, that's case number 21 CF 1016AO and 21 MO 135AO. I'll appoint the public defender to represent him. Counsel, your client.
We'll waive his appearance, Your Honor.
All right. So in 21 CF 1016AO, the bond is $1,000, and in 21 MO 135AO, I'm gonna make the bond $150. If he's able to bond out, not return to the scene, not possess or consume any illegal drugs, or have any contact with known drug dealers.
Juan Rodriguez is mental health.
All right, I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent him. 2021 CF 1000AO, possession of Xanax, possession of prescription drug without a script, resisting without violence.
State's gonna have no objection to no action on the out on bond case. It was referred to PTV this month. Obviously, with this new arrest, it'll probably be kicked out, but.
All right, then I'll take no action on that case. Counsel,
Defense waive the appearance, Your Honor.
all right. I said the bond amounts already, right? Yes, sir. Okay. All right, thank you. Tell me your name, please.
Haley Sherwood.
All right, good afternoon, ma'am. You're here in case number 2021 CF 1014AO, charged with possession of methamphetamine, possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of cannabis under 20 grams, and petty theft. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you in this case. I do find probable cause exists. Your bond amounts are $2,000 on count 1, $150 on count 2, $150 on count 3, $150 on count 4. If you are able to post that bond, you're not allowed to return to any Walmart. You're not allowed to have contact with any employees of Walmart who would be witnesses in this case. You're not allowed to possess or consume any illegal drugs. Do you understand?
Yes. I have a question. On my paperwork, it's listed the wrong address, and I need it changed.
You mean your address?
Yeah, they put my old address from when I lived in Oklahoma, because I guess that's what's on my driver's license, but I live in Orlando. I'm having a problem getting bonded out because of that.
Is there a change of address for him, Mr. Lee? Do we have those anymore?
I get food stamps in Orlando, and I get my food stamp card, but I hadn't got my ID changed yet. And I have bond money, but the bondsman doesn't want to bond me because of my address.
All right, we have a change of address form that you can
Thank
complete.
you.
Yes, ma'am. All right, good luck.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm just not.
It's okay.
I didn't know that was a big deal. So I just fill this out? Right now? Okay, this too? Thank you. I'm sorry, thank you.
Good luck, ma'am. Good afternoon, sir. What's your name?
Darren Spates.
All right, sir, you're here on a warrant. This is case number 2021 CF 53980. It was a capias issued for lewd and lascivious exhibition in the presence of an employee. There's already a bond amount on the capias. I cannot disturb that. It's $1,000. If you're able to post that bond, you're not allowed to have any contact directly with the victim or any witnesses or any co-defendants in this case. You're not allowed to possess a weapon of any kind or a firearm or ammunition. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. All right, good luck, sir.
Thank you.
All right, good afternoon, sir. Please come up and tell me your name.
Sean Bonetta.
What happened to Paris Thomas and Amber Troxel?
He bonded, Your Honor.
Okay? Amber Troxel?
Troxel is medical.
All right, hold on one moment, sir. I'll get right back to you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
2020 CF 830980, State versus Amber Troxel. It's a failure to appear with a $5,000 bond.
Defense waive her appearance, Your Honor.
All right. I'm appointing the public defender if you weren't previously. All right. Next, sir, did you say your name is Sean Venata?
Yes, ma'am. Sean Michael Vanetta.
Okay. You're here today in case number 2021 CF 979AO, charged with possession of a controlled substance without a prescription, and 2019 CF 16005AO. That's a warrant for 2 counts of failing to appear. Looks like the original charge was burglary of a structure and possession of burglary tools.
Yes, ma'am.
On that KPS, your bond amount is 0 on both counts, and I cannot disturb that. On 21 CF 979AO, the possession of a controlled substance, I reviewed the probable cause affidavit. I do find probable cause for your arrest in that case. Your bond is $1,000. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. But before you post a bond, make sure you understand that you can't bond out on the 2 KPS counts, right?
Correct,
Okay.
I understand.
Good luck, sir. I'll get him in a minute. Don't be disturbed by my lack of ability to throw these little things. Okay. Sir, please tell me your name.
Lazaro Villa.
I'm sorry, I need you to say that one more time close to the
Lazaro
microphone.
Villa.
All right, good afternoon, sir. You're here in 2021 CF 1001AO, charged with sexual battery, 18 years or older by a person 18 years or older, battery, and kidnapping, false imprisonment. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you in this case. I've reviewed the probable cause affidavit. I do find probable cause exists in this case. Counsel for the state, is count 1 punishable by life?
I don't believe so, but let me double check, Your Honor.
You said you don't believe so?
I don't believe so, but give me 1 second.
No, Your Honor, it's
I don't
not.
believe so either, but I want,
It is.
okay. I just wanted to be sure that I was right about that.
Yes, Your Honor, it's not. It's the first degree.
Okay. Does the state wish to be heard on bond amount for that count?
We'll leave it in the court's discretion, understand that he, just looking at his criminal history of domestic violence convictions, as well as just the sheer number of felonies and misdemeanors he has. We would also ask for no contact with the victim or co-defendant, no weapons, no firearms, no drugs, no alcohol.
All right, sir, as to count 1, your bond in that, on that count is going to be $25,000. Count 2, it's $100. Count 3, $150. If you are able to post bond, you're not allowed to have contact with the victim or the co-defendant in this case. Just a moment. You're not allowed to possess a weapon of any kind, firearm, or ammunition. You're not allowed to return to the scene of where this happened. Am I missing anything, counselor?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Yes, sir.
Can I ask for a bond a little bit smaller than 25,000 on that first case?
Not today. I'm not inclined to reduce that, but your attorney can file a motion in front of the judge who's hearing the case.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck, sir. Good afternoon, sir. What's your name?
Lauren Joseph Violetti, ma'am.
All right, you're here in 2019 CF CO 44AA. It's a failure to appear. Your bond in that is $100. And 2020 CF 7470AO, grand theft. That's also a KPS, and the bond amount there is $2,500. If you're able to post that bond, you're not allowed to have any contact with the victim, co-defendant, or witnesses, and you're not allowed to return to the scene of the offense. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. Good luck, sir.
Ma'am, is there any way
Yes,
I could take care of the misdemeanor one this, right now, by any chance?
No, Your Honor.
No. Okay. No. Oh, no, you can't today. I'm sorry, sir. Good luck. Please tell me your name.
Corey Barnes.
All right, good afternoon, sir. You're here in case number 2018 CF 17757AO, charged with a violation of probation. It looks like the underlying charge was battery. There's no bond on this warrant, and I cannot disturb that at this time. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. Good luck, sir. Good afternoon. Please tell me your name.
Daniel Joseph Day.
All right, sir, you're here in case number 2018 CF 5718B, charged with a violation of community control. There's no bond set here. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you.
I have a private attorney, ma'am.
Oh, you have an attorney?
Yes, ma'am. Roger Whedon.
All right, then I'm not going to appoint the public defender to represent you. Just get in contact with your attorney right away.
Yes, ma'am.
Good luck, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Tell me your name.
Jasper Hanks.
All right, you're here in case number 2005 CF 39858O, charged with violating your probation. There's no bond on that warrant. I'll not be changing that. At this time, I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. Good luck, sir. Good afternoon. Can you tell me your name?
Daniel Major.
All right, sir, you're here in case number 2020 CF 2057. It looks like a violation of probation. I think the underlying offense was burglary of a structure. There's no bond on that warrant, so I can't change that this morning, but I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. Good luck, sir.
Okay.
Albert is medical, Your Honor.
Defense waive his appearance.
All right, he has many cases, counsel. Looks like 2019 CF 324180, a violation of probation with no bond. 2019 CF 333680, violation of probation, no bond. 2019 CF 435680, violation of probation, no bond. And 2018 CF 158260, violation of probation, no bond. I've appointed the public defender. Good afternoon, ma'am. Please tell me your name.
Rashee Russell.
All right. It looks like you're here in case number 2020 CF 343680. You have a violation of probation with no bond on that warrant. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Good afternoon. Please tell me your name.
Timothy Justin Stovall.
All right, sir. You're here in 2019 CF 399680, charged with a probation violation. There's no bond on that warrant. And then in case number 2020 MM 272AE, you're charged with resisting an officer without violence. And that is also a KPS with no bond. I'll appoint the public defender to represent you. Good luck, sir. Okay. You're making me nervous. I didn't want to not do something right. Sir, please tell me your name.
Rudolph Hines.
All right, Mr. Hines, you're here for, it looks like 2 out-of-county warrants. 2019 CF 9746 out of Pinellas County. There's no bond on that violation of probation warrant, so I can't change that. 2019, oh, no, I think that's the same one. I think you just have one, and it's, right. Let me check that case number. Hold on one second, sir. I think it's just one case, but it's out of Pinellas County. There's no bond on this. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you, but we'll be in touch with the judge in Pinellas County to find out if they're going to transport you or if he or she wants to add a different bond amount, okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck, sir. Please tell me your name.
Hi, Mateo Pinzo-Fenagos.
All right, sir, you're here in 2021 CF 65380. It looks like a warrant out of Polk County. Count 1, burglary of a structure or dwelling, no bond. Count 2, criminal use of personal identification, you have a $1,000 bond. And count 3, allowing a minor to use alcohol or drugs at an open house party, a $250 bond. And I think that's it. It's just two copies of the same warrant. All right, so this is out of Polk County. We'll be in touch with the judge down there. Good luck, sir. I'll appoint the public defender because he has a no bond. Sir, what's your name?
Joseph Taylor.
Joseph Taylor.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir, you're here in 21 CF 243. It looks like, is that a warrant? Failing to register or or being out of compliance with your sex offender registration requirements. It says bond 0. Is that a warrant? I don't see a warrant. Oh, it's an out-of-county warrant. Okay, so this is out of Osceola County. All right, you have no bond in that, sir, but it looks like you also have another case where you're out on pretrial release in Osceola County, 2020 CF 3582. I'm not going to do anything with that out-of-county, or with that out-on-bond case. We'll be in touch with Osceola County about your case, but I am going to appoint the public defender to represent you, okay? Good luck, sir. Do we want to go back and call the defense attorney on?
Oh, Your Honor, can you advise him of his reporting requirements?
Oh, yeah, bring him back.
So sorry.
Can I have that back? I'm sorry. I mean, do I have to do that if he's not bonding out? Sir, because you're a... Where's the face sheet? Where did that go? Oh, sorry. Is he a sexual offender or sexual predator?
Offender. Offender.
All right, sir, you know that you have reporting requirements because of your status as a sexual offender.
Yeah, I think it's every 3 months or something like that.
Right.
So that's why.
I think that's what it is as well.
Okay.
So you're not able to bond out on this. You have no bond, but when you do bond out, you'll have to still comply with those registration requirements. You understand?
Do you know when I would get a bond?
I'm sorry?
When I will receive a bond?
That's up to the judge in Osceola County.
Okay, so I have to go there first?
Right.
Okay.
If they're transporting.
If
They are.
I feel like, right, because it's just right next door.
Yes.
So I think you'll be transported there, and then that judge can change your bond amount.
Today or?
No, I don't think it'll be today. I would guess no. All right, good luck, sir. Thank you for catching that. Sorry, I was thinking because he has no bond, I don't have to do it, but I don't know.
No problem. He's on the line.
So I press talk, right?
Yes.
Good afternoon, counselor.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
This is Judge Gibson. We're here in court, and I believe we have your client. Please tell me your name.
Omar Burke.
All right, and if counsel can announce your appearance for the record.
Yes, Blair Jackson on behalf of Omar Burke.
All right, we're here in case number 2015 CF 16338AO. Count 1 is sexual battery on a child under 12. Count 2, lewd or lascivious molestation, victim under 12. Count 3, lewd or lascivious molestation, victim under 12. And then it looks like he's got a case out of Brevard County, 2008 CT 56118. It's a violation of probation. The bond amount there is $3,500. In case 2008 CT 56118. Nope, that's the same one. Sorry, I just have it twice. All right, so I reviewed the probable cause affidavit in 2015 CF 16338AO, and I do find probable cause exists in this case. I believe count 1 is a punishable by life offense. Is that correct, counsel?
Yes, so that's my understanding. I didn't know if you were talking to the state.
Sorry, I'm going to ask the state.
I'm sorry, yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Counts 2 and 3 are first-degree felonies.
All right, so at this time, I will leave count 1 at no bond. Counts 2 and 3, I will also leave at $5,000 each.
And Your Honor, state requests for, even though he's going to be held at no bond, for no contact with the victim or the victim's family, even from the jail.
I will order that. Sir, while you're at the jail, and then eventually when you are able to bond out, you're not allowed to have contact with the victim or the victim's family members. That includes third-party contact and electronic communication. Do you understand what third-party contact is?
No, I do not.
Okay, you can't call a friend or a family member and have them call the victim for you. That's third-party contact. So no contact with the victim at all while you're in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything further from either party on this case?
No, Your Honor.
No,
All right, thank you both. Good luck, sir.
thank you.
Do we have any other business before the court?
No, Your Honor.